just gotten back from a 2-week dream trip to Walt Disney World. I haven't been since I was a teenager with my family, which was absolutely years ago. It was, I want to say 2012. So to go almost 15 years later for my 30th birthday was absolutely incredible. And I did buy a few things and I thought I'd do a little show and tell. This is a judgment-free Disney haul space in saying that I actually don't think I went overboard. Like truly, I didn't go overboard. However, my checked luggage and my cabin case were both overweight on the way home. I do think that was more to do with the snacks I bought from Target than what I bought from Disney World. But yeah, I was relatively controlled. But yeah, I was just lucky to have a staff member at check-in who didn't charge me because, you know what, I think she was a girl's girl. She realized we were on a little girly trip and she noticed my friend's nails and thought they were cute and then was like, oh, don't worry, I won't charge you. So that was nice. And I know if someone from Virgin ever saw this video, they probably hate knowing that. However, I will say that she is probably the reason that I will 100% fly Virgin Atlantic again. So great customer service from someone that I will not name, but she was amazing. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna show what I bought from Disney first and then go into the snacks from Target because I did get a lot from Target. So let's start with the most dangerous category because it's the most expensive category. Things you can wear. I'm gonna start by saying there was a t-shirt and a hoodie that I really wanted, but I just couldn't find them in my size. They both just said like Walt Disney World. They were very like neutral. The hoodie was like a cream color and the t-shirt was beige with like Walt Disney World across here in like a cream, and it had cream around the collar and the sleeves, and it was really cute. And I only found it in Hollywood Studios and Disney Springs. I could not find it anywhere else, but they only ever had sizes like extra large. I was hoping, because we were there for 2 weeks and I found it in the first week, I was hoping that in the second week maybe they'd have extra sizes, but yeah, that one didn't pan out very well. What did pan out is I ended up buying a jumper. We did have like quite a lot of colder weather for Florida, and Disney's jumper sales must have been like absolutely out of control. But I actually didn't buy this until near my last day when it was warmer. I decided I really wanted one, and they had this one in a lot of different colors. I think there was a pink one, a white one, a blue one, I don't know. But I got it in this like mauvey purple color. It's just the basic like Walt Disney World jumper, but I really love the color. I think it suits me. So I'm glad I got that. That was $70, but we won't talk about it. So yeah, I'm really excited to wear that. I also did get a t-shirt, but I actually got this from the Uniqlo in Disney Springs. They have, I don't know if they're like unique Disney designs to that specific store, but I knew that they did have Disney designs that you couldn't get in normal Uniqlo stores. And I am a big Judy Hopps lover. I absolutely love that bunny with her little dream of moving to the big city. And I think it's Zootopia, like cute Zootopia merch for adults is really difficult to find. But I did find this Judy t-shirt that was on sale. I think it was like $14.95 or something. But there's a little Judy Hopps there running and she's ready to do some justice. And then on the back, it also says ready to do some justice. I wore this to Animal Kingdom after I bought it, and yeah, I'm just so happy to have a cute Judy Hopps t-shirt because I do think they're difficult to find. Not for kids, but for adults, definitely. Then the other thing I bought was a cap. My favorite color is a sage green, and they had this cap which has a little Mickey on here and it says Walt Disney World, and this is cream and then it's matched with like the sage green, and I just absolutely, I love it. I have a jumper that matches this exact color and it went so well. It's just a plain jumper, it's not a Disney jumper, but yeah, this is my cap purchase. I can't remember how much this was, but however much it was very worth it in my opinion. I also did get myself a magic band. My friend Sam also got one. We got them on the first night. They were purely purchases for convenience. We just wanted to be able to tap on everything, and I will say that they are a bit pricey, but we did think they were worth it in the end. I don't know whether this is new, but they seem to have like a Cinderella's Castle collection going on, and it extended to the magic bands. I actually think this collection is quite new, but I don't know if the magic band design is. But I wanted a pretty neutral one, and this was just quite neutral. It's got Cinderella's Castle on the magic band bit. It says Walt Disney World on this side, and then it has a castle design going down the strap here. So yeah, they had like pins, t-shirts, spirit jerseys in like this design as well. But yeah, I really love that. That was the most neutral one I could find, other than getting just the plain like block color Mickey ones, which I did nearly get, but I kind of fell in love with this one. Although I will say, they have like, I'm assuming this is for children, so I don't know if the camera can see this, but there's like a line here where you can rip it off and it makes it smaller. But if I did that, I think it would be too small for me. However, this band was literally like so long. I had to wrap it around my wrist and it would constantly stick out. But yeah, they only come in one size for adults, and this was pretty big for me, but that's okay. The other thing I got, which was actually part of my free dining package that I got when I booked, was my resort mug. I went for the blue one. You know what? I really love this design. I know it's been out a whole year and they're probably going to replace them soon, but I literally love that it's got all of the parks represented across here. So it's got Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios with the Tower of Terror, Magic Kingdom, and the EPCOT Ball. It also has some hotels represented on here as well. So there's the Contemporary Hotel, there's also Pop Century, there's the Riviera, there's also the Skyliner here, and there also is here, hidden away, Port Orleans Riverside, which was where I stayed. So I really love this design. And obviously, like in the resort, you get free refills with this, so it was used a lot and I just couldn't leave it behind. I know it was free for me, but I was not leaving this behind. Another thing I got to drink from was a mug. I do have a very large mug collection already, and I have put myself on a mug buying ban. However, I do love Disney mugs. Disney mugs and theatre mugs are the mugs I have the most of. Most of them are Disney. It's Disney mugs I collect. And I saw this one that, again, I just loved it because it represented all of the parks. So I really like the shape of it as well, which I think is really important when you're choosing a mug, that you like the shape and you're like, this is gonna be a nice shape to drink from. It's got EPCOT, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom around the, wrapped around the mug, which I really love that. And now I'm on a mug buying ban, but I had to get this, and this was $20. I will say as well, like I got this for free in my dining plan, but if you were to get it separately, so like the mug with the free refills throughout your stay, I think it was something like $22, $23, and we used it so much that I think even if it wasn't free, I'd probably consider buying one of these. I think it would be worth it. That being said, I guess it depends how long you're staying. I was staying for 2 weeks, so if it wasn't already free, I think it would be worth it. If you're just there for a few days, or I don't know, maybe it wouldn't be worth it, but I guess that's for you to decide. Okay, the other drinking thing I got, I actually saw this at the beginning of my holiday and I really loved it. I really wanted it, but there were a few things. The issue was, it's like a Stanley thermal cup, and I have a lot of different bowls and thermal cups, and I was like, I don't need another one. And also it's a really big one, and I was like, this won't fit in my case. And it actually didn't. I had to carry it through. I had to like clip it to my bag and carry it through the whole airport. However, not the point. But yeah, I saw it at the beginning of the holiday and I just couldn't justify the price because it is like $55. And it was for something that I didn't really need, I just wanted it. However, on our last full day of the trip, we were in EPCOT and we passed by some Disney Vacation staff members who pulled us up because they saw our resort mugs, and they told us that they currently had an incentive on where if you went to a 30 to 60 minute meeting with one of their staff members to talk through the Disney Vacation Club, if you were staying in a resort, like on property, after the meeting, they would give you a $100 gift card to spend in any shop in Walt Disney World. You could also spend it on the Disney Store online. I think it was only the US one though, so I really wanted to get mine spent. And yeah, we went to this meeting. We were actually, I don't think it's for me right now, but we were actually very interested in the details, and they also had a showroom of the Polynesian resort, which I really wanted to see. So yeah, we spoke to one of the staff members. He was really lovely. He talked through everything about Disney Vacation Club and the cost of it and the benefits of it, and it was really interesting to hear. Like I said, I don't think it's for me right now, but we did get that $100 gift card from it, and with that I went back to the shop and bought the Stanley style thermal cup that I really wanted. It's massive, like it's bigger than my head. It holds over a litre, so it's like 1,183 milliliters. It's massive. It's got sketches of like all the Disney princesses, or like things representing the Disney princesses around the whole mug. So it's got like, I mean, this is Tangle, it's got some roses for Beauty and the Beast. It's also got like Cinderella, Rapunzel, Belle, Ariel. Yeah, I just, you know what? I really love this so much. And I think I got really lucky getting that $100 gift card, which they kept telling me was money from Mickey. So this is a gift from Mickey. Thanks, Mickey. I really wanted this. But you know, that was only $55. I still had $45 left on my gift card. This is where I got silly. There was an item that I saw in Hollywood Studios. It was just in the window and I was like, I really love that, but I would never buy it. It was $40 and I just couldn't justify $40 for what this was. But with the gift card and the fact that it was our last day and I'd already bought everything that I did want, minus the t-shirt and hoodie that I couldn't find in my size, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get that thing. And that thing was an apron. It's a Minnie Mouse apron. I'm obsessed with it. It's a Minnie Mouse apron. I'm gonna stand up. Oh, that's so ungraceful. And it's got like a little skirt at the bottom. And on the design, oh my god, I don't know if you can see this. On the design, it's got cupcakes that I think most of them represent classic Disney rides. So it's got like It's a Small World here, and there's Pirates, the Haunted Mansion, the teacups, Mickey ice creams. What else is on here? The Tiki Room. I just love this. I just love this. And I would have never paid money for this. I think $40 is a lot for an apron. It is a really cute apron, but you know, the amount of times I wear an apron, it's rare. It might be more now that I'm gonna feel really cute in an apron, but $40 for something that I wasn't sure if I'd actually wear a lot and use a lot. Yeah, but with Mickey's money, I think that's fine. So that was my silly purchase of the trip. No regrets. And also, I knew my case was heavy at this point and I needed something light. So I think buying 2 items, one where I had to carry it anyway, and the other that is really light and small and can fold up, perfect. It was perfect. So if I'd gotten that near the beginning of the holiday, I probably would have just bought like the things that I already got, but with the gift card. But because I had everything that I already wanted, it felt like free money to just go crazy and get the things that, well, I mean, I really did want this, but I wouldn't have paid $55 for it just because I have so many anyway. But the apron, I would have never bought that. So that was super exciting. And with so many mugs and cups and whatever, I didn't pay for these, obviously, I just took them from the hotel room. But I brought home with me lots of the Joffrey's coffee bags. So I'm excited to have these at home. I'm giving some away as gifts to family as well. But yeah, I've got some of the decaf as well. I just took them all. I don't have that many, to be fair, but because I was drinking them in the room as well. The ones that were remaining, I took them all. The last subsection of things that I bought for myself from Disney were all pin related. So I'm not a pin trader because I wish I could be, but the thing is I buy pins that I really love and then I'm emotionally attached to those pins, and the idea of trading them, I can't do it. I can't let go of them. I know I just need to buy some of those like pin sets that I don't really care about and use them to trade, but I think it's an expensive hobby and I want to get into it at some point, just not now. But I do have a small pin collection and I would really like to put them on display and stuff. And I saw this really cute, small little pin board. So I'm gonna put my little pin collection on here. It also does have a hook on the back, so if you wanted to hang it up without the little stand, you could. But I'm probably gonna use it with the stand. I just thought that was really cute. And I think that was around $20 to $25. I can't actually remember. It felt worth it to me because I really want to put my pins on display and I thought this was a really nice way to do it. So I got that. I did buy myself some pins on the trip as well. The first pin that I got was free because it was my birthday and they gave me this when I checked in. They put my name on it. They didn't need to put my age. I was like, why have you done this? And you know what? The worst thing is, because I think I look a lot younger than I am, and I still get ID'd for everything. Even wearing this badge, I tried to get a couple of alcoholic drinks and they wanted to ID me. And I was like, excuse me, I am celebrating my 30th birthday. It was actually kind of funny. There was one place in Animal Kingdom where she noticed my birthday badge and she was like, you have to get a drink to celebrate your birthday. And I was like, yeah, sure, let's go for it. I'll get this one. And then she was like, yeah. And now can I see your ID? And I was like, so yeah, the first badge I got was a birthday badge. I'm glad they just gave it to me because I didn't want to ask for it. They just asked me when we checked in, are you celebrating anything? And we were like, yeah, my birthday. And then gave us the badge, and then they gave my friend a first time visit badge. I have heard like you can get pixie dusted with the badge. I know one of my friends, she got pixie dusted at Fantasmic. She didn't have the VIP package or anything. She was just waiting in the normal queue, and they saw her badge and they took her to the front and she had really good seats. I got pixie dusted once. It was when I was buying Dole Whip in a Magic Kingdom. It was, I can't remember the name of the place, but it's the one near the Magic Kingdom carpets, and they do the pineapple Dole Whip. We were getting that we were actually getting it with our snack credit, but once she handed it to us, she was like, this is from Mickey. And it took me a moment to process. She meant it's free. So that was really nice. That gave us an extra snack credit, and I just think it's a really nice thing that Disney do. But the pins that I bought, so we did go to the Disney outlet, the Disney character warehouse, I think it's called. We went there and they did have a pin, which I thought was really cute, of Stitch with a pin board. And I just thought that was a really funny thing to have as a pin. So there's Stitch with his little collection of pins. I really love that one so much. And that was from the outlet, so that was on sale. I think that was like $6, and they had loads of them. It was the only pin they had, but luckily I liked it. I know loads of people love Tangled, but I'm one of those basic girlies. I love Tangled, and I was really trying to find a cute Rapunzel or Flynn pin. I was really trying to find a cute one, and I thought they were really hard to find because the individual ones, I thought their faces looked really freaky, but then I found one of them together and I thought that was really cute. So I got this pin as well. I think that was like $15, but you know what? Worth it. And I said to myself, I'm only gonna get one pin, and this was the one. This is from the outlet, so it doesn't count. But then on my last day, so the different hotels, they all seem to have like their own individual merch, and I really wanted a little something from Port Orleans Riverside, and they have a really cute pin design. So yeah, I got the Riverside pin as well. I think that's really cute. They also had the same design in like a bauble, but that was a bit more expensive. And yeah, I just decided to go for the pin instead. They also have really cute ears at Riverside. I have a picture somewhere, so maybe I can like insert here, you know, do that thing. Here it is. And then one more pin, which wasn't Disney related, but we did do a day trip to the Kennedy Space Center, and I got an Apollo pin from there because I just want a little souvenir from the Space Center as well. So those are my pins, and I'm really excited to put my pin collection on the pin board. The collection I have is really small, but some of them, I think they're really old. Like I have this Goofy pin, which is an official pin, but I think I've had this since I was a child. So yeah. And then this is my favorite pin because I love Fantasmic, so Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey. He's my favorite Mickey. And I don't know how old this pin is either, but I know that one's a pretty old one. So yeah. Oh, and also, I mean, these pins I didn't get on this trip, but I got this one my first time I went to Disneyland Paris. It's just like a little Mickey and Minnie on the French Riviera, so I thought that was really cute. So those are gonna go on my pin board. The other things I got were all gifts. I have already given my gifts to my parents, so I did get my dad a cap, which had Mickey in each of the little sections, like a different Mickey, and that was really cute. Maybe if I have a picture, I don't know if I do, I'll put it here. And then I got my mum it was a little gift from the Japanese pavilion in EPCOT, and it was a jewelry box that you kind of opened and twisted it, and it would create a little hole where you'd put your jewelry and then you twist it back and put it on, and it was really cute. Again, if I have a video or a photo, I'll put it to the side, but that was really cute. The other gifts I've got for my cousins' girls, they're 5 and 7. I found these silly little, I don't even know what they are. They're called mini mix-its, and I got a Daisy one, and she's got a beach ball hat, and I got Pluto one. He's got a, you know what, is it a frog? Is it a dog? I don't know, but I thought these were really silly, and I think they'll love them, because I wasn't entirely sure what Disney princesses or Disney characters they really loved, but I just think they'll like love these little plushies, so hopefully they do. And then one of my friends, Anna, she really loves Goofy, as I found out at the beginning of the trip, and I was so perplexed because she's such a girly girl. I thought she'd be a Daisy girl, but she's a Goofy girl, and I found this. So I thought this would be really funny, and it also has a little, I think it's so you can clip it on your bag or something, but it's got a little Velcro thing here. This is also one of the mini mix-its. So yeah, I thought that would be funny. But before I found this, I'd already gotten her a little Goofy keyring as well. So now she's got 2 Goofy things. And then the other thing I bought, I actually got these for myself as well, and I'm wearing them, but they were some earrings from Kendra Scott, and they're just heart-shaped, but I thought they were really cute. And also at checkout they gave me a birthday discount, which I didn't realize was a thing, so that was nice. But this is the earrings. They're so cute. I got them as a gift for my cousin for her birthday because we're both February babies, but I also wanted a pair for myself, and the only earrings that I really loved were the same ones, so I hope she doesn't mind looking the same because we're gonna have the same earrings. I need to take the price off. I'm so glad I saw the price because I didn't realize that was on there, and I'm going to see her today. Okay, cool, cute. And the last couple of bits I got from Disney were snacks, and they were from the Japanese pavilion. I've already opened the first one. I got some Hi-Chews because I've never had them before. I got the tropical mix, and you know what? They're really quite nice. Their texture isn't something that I've ever had before. They're quite rubbery, but the flavors are really nice. So the tropical mix, yes. The other 2 snacks I haven't opened yet. The first one is these little flavored potato sticks. I got the teriyaki flavor. I'm just really excited about these. I think they'll be good. And then I also got some pizza crisps, which I'm really excited about these because the lady at checkout told me these are her absolute favorite, and they're really cheesy, and I'm gonna love them, and I trust her because she's from Japan and she knows her Japanese snacks. So this is gonna be great. I know this is gonna be great. So that's everything I bought from Disney. So let's move on to Target. These are mostly snacks, and then I got some like essentials that I want to take home. I'm a big crisp lover. We did get snacks that we ate while we were there as well, but I'm a big crisp lover. I think these are very squashed. I brought some of these home, the sour cream and onion. I already know I like this flavor. I didn't open them on the trip, so I brought them home with me, so I'm very excited to have them. The other flavor I got, which I ate there, was one called All Seasoning. It was like a purple packet. I really enjoyed that. I don't know what flavor it was. It's just all seasoning, you know? What other flavor could it be? They were really nice. And then I also got some Cheetos. The crunchy ones, I really love them, but they're difficult to find in the UK. You can get them in those American candy stores in London, which I'm pretty sure are a front for money laundering, but they're like £10 in there, and I'm not buying them in there. You can sometimes find them in random corner shops for like £3-4. I was just gonna get them because I love them. I do like the Flamin' Hot flavor, but my favorite one is the cheddar jalapeno. So I got some of them. I've heard from Google that the reason they don't sell these in UK supermarkets and they just sell like the Cheetos puff ones is because there's like additives or E-numbers or something in here which is illegal or banned by the EU. And I believe it. I don't know if you've seen the Flamin' Hot ones, but they are bright red. They are bright red. There's something off in them. I'm excited to have them. I love Cheetos. I don't care what's in them. I'm gonna eat them anyway. Something else that I got, this was recommended to me by my manager at work because she's American herself and she knows her American snacks, is Dot's Pretzels, specifically the Parmesan garlic flavor. She told me these were the best, and you know what? I think she was right. I've only tried 2 flavors now, but I think these are the best. The big packet I already ate, and I bought another big packet for my parents, and then I've got this as a little gift for someone else as well. So those aren't for me, which I'm really sad about. But the ones that I did get for me, because I just wanted to try another flavor, was the buffalo ones. These are a bit spicy, but they're really nice. So they're not my favorite. The Parmesan garlic is still my favorite, but these are also very nice. So I'm thrilled with that recommendation. They were really nice park snacks as well. I took some IKEA Ziploc bags and we just dumped them in there and had them as like snacks in the queue lines. I also had some Parmesan goldfish, which we ate in the queue lines as well. I didn't buy more of those. They were nice, but I didn't think I needed more snacks to take home with me. The other thing I got, I do like Oreos, and I saw this flavor that I'd never seen before. So I thought I'd try them. They only had them in thin, but it's tiramisu flavor. I've already opened them. They are quite nice. I think they're gonna be really nice with a cup of coffee. So I'm excited to have that with a cup of coffee. And then I had to get some M&Ms. I really like the caramel ones, so I got some of them. And then I've never had, I love peanut M&Ms, but they had some honey roasted peanuts. I got some of them to try as well. I haven't opened these yet, but I think they're gonna be good. And then I did get some, my manager recommended some other things for me, which were Nerds gummy clusters. I know we have Nerds in the UK. I don't really like them, so I don't actually know if we have the gummy clusters in the UK, but my brother does like jelly sweets and stuff, so I thought maybe he'd like them, so I did get some. I think this is just the normal flavor. And then this one said limited time edition, cherry lemonade blitz. So I got some of them as well, so hopefully he likes them. And then I did get some more jellies, which are going to be gifts for people as well. So just some Jolly Rancher gummies, which I think I had these on my study abroad years ago, and I think they were nice. So let's hope they're nice. And I got some Swedish fish as well. Again, I think I've had these, but I can't really remember if I like them or not. But I was just looking for things that you couldn't get in the UK. And then, so it's Valentine's Day and I'm going to a friend's house tonight for Galentine's. And she's hosting and she's making heart-shaped pizzas. She's got some heart-shaped cupcakes we're gonna make. And I kind of wanted to bring something along on theme. So I found this heart-shaped Snickers, because the one thing that the US do very well is seasonal snacks. Seasonal anything, they're very good at seasons. So yeah, heart-shaped Snickers. I've already opened these because I just wanted some chocolate, and I think, sorry Americans, but I think American chocolate is pretty bad. But if you are gonna get chocolate from America, I think Dove is the best brand. It very much looks like Galaxy, but it doesn't taste like Galaxy, but it is creamy chocolate. So I got some of this. It's Dove Hearts. It is just plain chocolate, but they're very cute and nice, so I'm gonna take the rest of these to my friends today. And then I've opened these as well. God, I'm gonna say this wrong. I think it's Ghirardelli? Ghirardelli? This chocolate company is from San Francisco. I have had it before as well, but they had some Valentine's heart-shaped ones as well, and I got an assortment. So there's sea salt caramel with dark chocolate, caramel with milk chocolate, and creme brulee, which is white chocolate with caramelized sugar flakes. And natural flavors. I love that they always like to tell us when there's natural flavors, because if they don't tell you, assume it's not natural flavoring. So yeah, that is the snacks I got. We also, one thing we really loved, we got some sugar cookies, which we were just having as a little breakfast snack some days. They were so nice. I wasn't expecting them to be like so cakey. They were cakey. They were very much like a little cake. I'm gonna see if, we don't really have cookies like that or biscuits like that. So I might see if I can try and like make them. I'll put my apron on. I can use my apron and I can make sugar cookies. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, the other thing, sneak preview, I got a Tide pen. I've never used one before, but I am a messy eater. I make a lot of mess, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try one of these, and I actually got two. I had to rip the packaging off so it would fit my case though, but yeah, got some Tide pens. And then the final thing I got, I'd only taken a travel size toothpaste with me and it was already half empty. So I did buy myself another toothpaste, and I got the Crest 3D white one, which I've heard is good, so I'm gonna try that. It says enamel safe as well, which is very important to me because I don't want any whitening toothpaste if it's not enamel safe. So I've heard good things about this. I'm excited to try it. But you know what? It's a shame because if I like it, I can't get any more. I'll have to go back to Disney World. So yeah, that's everything I got. I'm very happy with everything I got. I don't think it's a massive haul. It did take up a lot of room in my suitcase. Oh wait, I forgot one thing. I got some ranch. I think this is starting to be in the UK now. I have seen it in some places, but I was like, I'm just gonna get this bottle of ranch. Why not? And you know what? This is probably the reason my suitcase was overweight, but I had to do it. So that's the other thing that I got. think my haul was like that bad. I could have been so much worse. I think I was actually really controlled, especially in Disney. I was just not controlled in the snack aisle in Target. Yeah, I think overall I was pretty controlled. I think if I'd gotten the t-shirt and hoodie that I wanted, I feel like I would have felt less controlled because then I'd have 2 jumpers, 2 t-shirts. But you know what? I think I was. And I had magic money from Mickey and I got my silly little apron. So I think this is a really nice haul. I think it's a really nice set of memories that I'm gonna be able to keep from my little trip. Yeah, and I'm gonna enjoy drinking my 2 liters a day from this massive cup. It's just kind of sad that some of the merch is park exclusive, because if I could find that t-shirt somewhere else, I definitely would, but I feel like that was definitely a park exclusive. But that's okay. Anyway, if you made it all the way to the end of my silly little haul video, thanks for watching. If you've been to a Disney park recently, have you bought any merch? Let me know. I love seeing what other people buy, so do let me know. Or if you've even just bought from the Disney shop, what did you buy? Tell me everything. I need ideas for myself. Anyway, I need to go because it's Valentine's Day, and also my family are throwing me a little belated birthday celebration before Galentine's this evening, so I need to get ready to go. But yeah, I don't regret anything. My bank account might, but I am so content. Hopefully I'll be able to book another trip to Disney soon, because I'm already having severe Disney blues and it's been 2 days. Anyway, until then, I'm gonna be drinking from my resort mug every day so I can try and feel something again. Bye.